Hey, it's Chef, back with some more Against the Storm. It's been a little while since we played. I don't exactly remember what we were doing, but, like, this looks appealing. I don't know what this is. World event, select it to interact with it, disappears from the map after your next settlement. Okay, but what do you do? Open no more than one... Wait, what? Disappears from the map after my next settlement. Open no more than one dangerous glade. Win a game after opening no more than one dangerous or forbidden glade. If you succeed, all your starting caravans will gain the following goods for the duration of this cycle. That's great. But we're probably only going to do one more settlement this cycle. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I think instead I'll be doing a Marshlands game with a Ruined Armory just to get some extra currencies. I don't think we're going to make the seal this time. We'll try it next year. We've unlocked harpies. That's fun. That's new. I would still rather take humans and beavers, though. And then I do love the new population perk. I do love starting with stone. We'll find the rest in the glades. It's going to be a gathering game, right? Like, we're not worried about it. It'll be fine. Marshlands is all about gathering, I remember. Gathering speed increased by 10% for every 2 workers assigned to gathering camps. And then you get giant resource nodes. Our perk is we just get like a ton of free money for no cost. Villagers are slower off roads. Sacks burn quicker. We have to pay amber. These actually just cancel each other out, so we can ignore it completely. And then Grim Fate, sure. Okay, weird one. Also, our starting glade is like exactly square. That's fun. That's fun. That's neat. And we don't have any small glades that we can reach. What a weird map. I've never seen a map this symmetric before. Huh. Sure. Alright, let's get started with some camp, shall we? We are going to need a herbalist camp to get on these mushrooms. We are going to need a trapper's camp to get on these eggs. And we have lizards to work them. That's beautiful news. Give me a path. Give me a path. Give me a path. And then give me something here. We have a 4x4 in the middle. We could fit a lot of production buildings in there. Then, why don't you come out this way? We'll start working towards this glade. Not to be opened yet. And then I guess we'll also start working towards that glade. Not to be opened yet. But we'll at least get the woodcutters busy. Give me a priority of 2 on you. Give me some priority of 1 on each of you. And off we go. That should be a pretty decent start. So Marshlands trick, you get mushrooms from trees, which is fun. You get a little bit of leather from trees, which is fun. You are going to have less wood overall, so you need to be a little more careful with your fuel economy. And you also don't have a great way of making fabrics because you don't get as much leather out of the trees as you got plant fiber previously. But you do get free food from trees, and that's fun and interesting. Give me... God, we can really just staff the heck out of these things. Give me 2 humans in there. Leatherworker making 3-star water skins is kind of interesting. Kiln making coal is a little interesting. I don't think Brickyard is super interesting. And I definitely don't think Herb Garden is interesting. We're unlikely to see fertile soil. I feel weirdly drawn to a Brickyard for some reason. But I can't explain why. You know, I'm just gonna save it. You should not save it. You should open... You should not save it. You should make a choice. It feels like we take Kiln all the time. We only have 1 lizard, so we only have 1 person who can eat jerky. I'm going to take a Brickyard. I'm going to follow my heart on this one. I can't explain why I like that choice, but I do. And then a clother would let us make coats for humans and beavers at 3-star. I think I'm kind of interested in that. We could make fabric out of leather from the trees, which is decent. And also these other 3 buildings are farm buildings, so we're definitely not taking those. And then a press to make oil. I don't really have anything I can make oil out of. But if I could get oil from something, that would be a nice fuel source for the forge. Also, 1-star flour is not bad. 1-star pack of luxury goods isn't bad. You know, sure. Let's take buildings that we don't normally take and just kind of see how that feels to us. Give me a couple of these guys in here when you get a chance. I don't know about this so far. We're taking buildings that I'm not super familiar with. Spices, unlikely to matter. Meat specialization could be interesting. We don't get meat out of a snake nest, but if we see other gathering nodes, we could generate a ton of meat, and then we could generate a ton of oil. So I'm actually very pulled towards meat specialization, and I think this is now going to kind of be our core industrial loop, is finding meat and turning meat into oil. And then using oil for glade events, using oil for fuel, and just about anything else that we can find. Fuel consumption in our house decreased by 20%. Oh, because we have a beaver working in there. Interesting. I kind of like that, considering that wood is a little bit harder to come by out here. Complete 2 trade routes, deliver 4 packs of crops. Can I use mushrooms in packs of crops? I can? Okay, packs of crops, extremely easy to make. Versus sell goods and have 7 amber to get 6 tools. Man, I actually think maybe we want this, because, like, tools are just better. Wildfire Essence we can sell. 7 amber we get basically automatically just by starting a new season, and value of goods sold, I mean, I think you can also use mushrooms in packs of provisions. No, but you can use eggs. And we're generating eggs. So I think that is, like, totally fine. You can also use meat for packs of provisions? Yeah. It's an expensive recipe, but you can. So start it now, go to 10, because I'm going to want to trade for those, and then building materials don't worry about right now. Get 1 human working in here, limit 6. Use only leather, limit 6. Use, you know, don't make bricks yet, and don't make pipes. I might need that stone for opening a cache that I find in one of these glades. And then once you get started on those, I think let's spin up a press. Because oil does get used in a lot of glade events. And then also out this way, I just want to clear out the space for a trading post so that I can start to trade. And you can just chop all of this. Keep yourself occupied. Yeah, that'll be fine. Should probably also think about, like, housing. So you could come out here. And we could do a little bit of, like, this. And this. And this. And then if I move you ever so slightly, you can take care of the rest. And that should about do it for our initial startup. So let's speed things up a bit. Head over to clearance and just let people build some things up. Got the Krug workstation working away. Working on products for the press. I am going to need bricks, actually. So give me a limit 2 on that. I hate it, because I don't know where else I'm going to be getting stone or clay from, and I kind of want it for caches in case we find a really good cache to break open. But I think it's more important that we get the press up, and then maybe also we do crack a small glade, just to see if there's anything in there that's interesting, because you never know. Aside from that, though, we just want to build up the wood stocks. Don't burn sea marrow for now, we might need that. I don't know where it came from, but I'd rather keep that 20 sea marrow in case we need it for something. And then give me the last house. I'm also going to drag this street out one more, so that I have a place to put in decorations. Just immediately get our hearth to level 1 before we hit the first storm. Give me a classic little Factorio pipe setup here, and then why don't you surround it with some fences so that people don't really like feel the need to go and bother it. And then this is going to come up and around like that. You guys are not going to get into that glade for a while, but that's fine. I don't really need you to. I'm just curious about it. But I think I can extend you out. And let's think about this realistically. This is a good spot for a production building. I'm going to leave a 3x3 available there. So it would go 1, 2, 3, road. 1, 2, 3, road. And then the trading post would go here, which it looks like it will fit. So let's get that in now. And then we can start thinking about spinning up some trade routes once we're able to locate a source of meat. Or I guess we could just use eggs for now. And when storm hits, we'll take the beavers out of the woodcutters, and one of them can come work in that post. Alright, you guys are good on what you needed to clear cut over here, so let's take both of you out. One of you can come in here, and then the other one can come in here and just help that work complete that season. And that's going to about do it for the short term. You guys are almost done with 1 egg. You're almost done with 1 mushroom. Things are proceeding well. Gathering is quite fast. If I move you ever so slightly out of the way, then I can actually put this road in. And then if I move you ever so slightly out of the way, I can also put this road in. We are not going to have our press ready, which means I probably don't want to risk opening a glade until we get the trading post up, and then at least I know that if I need to, I can buy things that I need. So we're going to get 5 amber. It is kind of wild that this just pays for itself. I don't think you necessarily want to trigger it, but it is nice to know we don't have to think about it unless we accidentally spend a ton of amber. I would absolutely rather have a second lizard that comes with stone, because I don't know where stone comes from for me right now. And then I would absolutely kick you out and have you come back here to work in a woodcutting post. And then I would absolutely take a perk. Lose oil, stored fuel. It's really early for that. And it would be pretty good. But I think we're going to be okay without it, and we're not that worried about burning wood as a major source of our economy. Free barrels seems like the kind of thing that might be sort of interesting, but it is going to eat through a ton of our wood, and we don't have a 3-star plank production. And 40 water skins is a ton of water skins. Maybe we take family gratitude. I've never taken family gratitude before. Let's just pick all the stuff that we never pick and find out if it's good. Surely that'll work. Nothing could go wrong with that plan, right? Alright, press is going up. Beavers like working here. How do I want you to swing this? I would like you to make oil out of meat basically forever. I would like you to make flour out of mushrooms to like 20. Pack of luxury goods, don't worry about that for now. I have 4 woodcutters. Where's Beaver 5 and 6? One is in the makeshift post. You can be a human. And then you can get out of here and you can come work in here because you're gonna like it. We have a meat source. Good. We have... Wow, we spent all of our eggs on packs of provisions already. That's a little scary. Get an extra beaver and an extra lizard. I don't think that I need them right now. So I'm just going to skip that and wait until we can afford to send them to the Citadel. And when you guys are done with these snake nests, oh baby. You're going to go get us some meat. So we are consuming every food source that we make right now. We're consuming eggs here, we're consuming meat here, we're consuming mushrooms here, we're consuming mushrooms here, we're consuming meat here. And the result is that there's not actually anything that's edible that's being saved. But I think that between gathering speed and mushrooms from trees with the number of woodcutters that we have, our supply will outpace our demand. Especially because we've put some pretty aggressive production limits on a number of the goods that we're producing. Kind of forgot to do the rest of these. +1 to fabric is nice, considering that we're going for clothing. So I think we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Which also means we're probably going to go ahead and do this to 4. And that will be in order that we can finish quite soon. That will also give us a pretty decent benefit. And then as soon as you've got oil running, you don't need to wait for that to finish. Just go have them get the meat now. These are priority 1. I want to have oil. Oil burns for 30 seconds. And you're still burning coal. Well, no, you should. You don't have meat fully turned on yet. Let's also be ready to open this glade. I think we're close. I think as soon as the first batches of oil start rolling off of... We should not go to 100 on that, incidentally. We should go to, like, 30. As soon as the first batches of oil start rolling off of that press, that is the point that I think we'll be ready to open our first dangerous glade. We'll have a small selection of building materials, we'll have sea marrow, we'll have oil, we'll have flour available to us, and if, well, you know, if the trading post is going up right now, then I actually feel much more comfortable just opening this, because the trader shows up pretty much immediately after we build the first one. And you guys also give leather, right? Yeah, 20% for leather. That's good stuff. Holy cow, what do we got in here? Flawless Rain Mill? Flawless Brewery. Herb Garden. That seems really good. Like, really good. Bribe to get salvaging tools. 10 copper ore, 30 wood. I don't have food for them. I need to buy 15 tools or 25 stone from this trader. He has neither, but he does have food, and we might need to bribe them as a result. 3-star biscuits can be produced in Kiln and Rainbow. I don't know about that. Oh, I think we are going to have to bribe you just to get it done. 3 fishmen totems, 1 impatience point. I definitely don't want that to happen. So how much is 30 skewers going to cost me? Only $9. That's not bad. It's also going to cost you 15 amber. You're not going to have enough for all this. You need to find extra stone, but you don't know where extra stone lives. You would need to spin this mine up, and you're not going to be able to. You don't give stone. You don't give stone. You do give stone? But you're going to cost me stone to do it. So it's going to put us at 15. Then we'll get 20, so that'll put us at 35. But we need 45. I would still need 10 stone. It's tough. So I think we need to start with this. Wait, is jerky cheaper than skewers? It is. Okay, consumption control. Do not eat jerky for the time being. We need to buy 30. Okay. That's going to run us 840. I'll give you 8. And then I'll give you 831, 827, 817. I'll give you some flour. 842. Trade. That leaves you with 12 amber. You need 15 to bribe them. It's going to run you 375. That's 3. That's 360. That's 376. So we can now bribe this, which is going to involve taking a human off of their gathering job for a little while. I mean, it sucks that it's a corruption choice, but I guess it's fine. I don't think we have a way to get another 10 amber, but we can ship to the Citadel on that camp, and then we can turn in amber trade. Not quite getting as much leather as I wanted to, but it's okay. We just have to keep the wood posts running. And then what do I need to do to cleanse you guys? -3 to global resolve every 45 seconds. We can use oil for it, though. So your 3-star flour, 3-star scrolls, 3-star packs of building materials. I love that. And then your 3-star ale, 3-star pickled goods, 3-star packs of props. Yeah, I love both of those buildings, and we get to keep the herb garden intact, which I'm very excited about. You don't have a lot of farmland back here, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And you don't have anything to do. It's okay. That's fine. You don't need something to do right now. We can actually kick you out of here. We can send you to go work in the mushroom picking land. We also have a mine over here, which I really want to get set up. That's going to give us coal so that we can save our oil and not even have to burn it on fuel and just save it for Glade events instead. So I'm very excited about that. And then it also gives us some copper, which we can use for pigments, or we can Just melt it into bars, and then we can make tools. Both of those pretty good outcomes. Our food is very stretched currently, which is a minor source of concern, but not a major one. And then in this cache you have 5 parts, 20 planks, 30 flour. I don't think that's super necessary. We'll probably ship that one to the Citadel. Storm. We need to get under 1, because people are going to be upset this season. Wow, I can't have woodcutters work. Alright. I guess that's just going to have to be the way it is. Get 2 of you to come work in here. You're idle. You have 2 people working in here already. We never have food for that. You're good. You're idle. I don't think there's anything else for people to do right now. Just leave them as spare builders and get these roads taken care of, I guess. We could also set up our brickyard. We could also set up our clothier. I guess clothier's not a bad choice right now. The leather generation from these broodmothers and these broodmothers back here and the snake nest back here should be decent. We can also get copper from that copper mine, or clay from that copper mine, which would let us do pottery pretty easily at a brickyard, which would let us do pickled goods pretty easily at a flawless brewery, which would go a long ways towards fixing our screwed up food income right now. It's going to take a ton of materials to do that, but I think we need to get all that infrastructure up and running relatively quickly, because otherwise we're just not doing a whole lot. Like, nothing's happening. I can also move you, because I'm going to need to start building more houses, because we have a homeless human. 6 coal does keep the forge going for a while, and an extra beaver would be pretty good. I could trade 8 stone for 3 amber. I'd rather not. Just me personally, I'd rather not do that. 5 pigment for every 10 insects. No, thank you. Villagers with leisure fulfilled have a chance of doubling their yields. We don't have leisure yet. How many people use leisure, though? Humans and beavers, and we're going to have a 3-star brewery, which can make ale out of roots and pottery, which we'll be able to get. We need to find a leisure building. If we can find a leisure building, we're feeling great. And then we can also turn in amber trade, which gets us a blueprint, which I wouldn't mind spending on a carpenter, because I don't think we've seen any large gathering nodes for an herbalist camp yet. But 2-star planks would be appreciated. And I think we could spend extra ale on packs of luxury goods. That makes sense to me. As far as where you go. And going over here looks like it would be pretty good. Maybe let's wait for the clothier to be done first, though. Scrolls, you don't make. Water skins, you don't make. The only thing I'm worried about you making is coats. Wouldn't be half bad to find a pigment-producing building. Would give us something to do with this clay over here. And then also wouldn't be a bad idea to figure out where a second small hearth could go. Oh wow, it could actually go here. I think we're going to build a second hearth out here. Look at all the stuff it can reach. There's a ton of really good buildings out there. For now, though, I think we just gotta keep gathering. Wood, specifically, but just keep gathering everything. Having more items would be really good at this point. I'm also seeing... I don't love this. Just hang on a minute. My issue with it is that it's blocking a door. So if we move you here, and then we move you here and rotate you, now it's like you have a nice walkway into your house. How about that? That looks much nicer. Now we have a homeless lizard. Let's make sure we're keeping up on houses. Our wood income is good, but we're really not chopping trees for the wood. We're chopping trees for the mushrooms and the leather. Finish these up, finish these up. Also remember that you can attack traders with no penalty. We might want to do that later if we see somebody come by who's trying to sell like 100 tools. I would absolutely do that. That's great money. Open 4 glades to get 2 people. I don't want to get 2 people. Also, a copper ore production would be nice though. And then what you got for me in clearance? 7 boards for 2 amber? Is this a joke? Because it's not funny. Let's clear out these. And then as soon as you're done hauling stuff out of here, I don't think we should set it up this early. Is the only thing. Smelt Herbalist Camp is empty. You have yet more than you can do. I thought? Wow, you don't. Okay. You can leave. You are full. I guess you can come in here and chop trees. I need to get this mine built. I have enough oil? You don't have enough oil. You need to go to 30 oil. You're trying to go to 30 oil. You don't have enough meat. Food is an issue. Which I guess maybe means we should rebuild this post-haste. Then at least we can grow things. It's only 6 fields. I would be willing to bet you that this haunted brewery is covering up the rest of the fields for that. However, I'm not going to destroy a flawless brewery. I think a flawless brewery is much more valuable than that. I'll trim this back too. But technically we can reach that with a mine now. And then you're gonna fit in real nice right here. We'll have room for like a little row of decorations along this square here. This path is gonna run back along there. I would like humans to work this building, please. I'd like you to only grow roots for now. Just because our food production is pretty dire. And then if you're gonna make flour, I'd like you to stop using mushrooms. No, yeah, you can keep using mushrooms, actually. I was going to say you could reuse roots instead, but then I remembered that actually you brew roots, and you can't brew mushrooms. So I think we want to save up for ale. And you're still waiting for a single cloth. Where is all my fabric going? Are we just not getting leather from these? Like, I get that it's 20% and the trees are 5, but we're also chopping a ton of them. This seems like a great trader to attack, but it's really early. We have 60 coal, 40 crystallized dew, 30 tools, a ton of stone. How concerned am I with future traders not really showing up? Just to be straight up with you, I don't think I am. I think we actually have a pretty robust economy right now as soon as we get these buildings built. I'm doing it. Give me your stuff. 3 impatience points. Okay, but we got all the fuel. We got literally all the fuel, and we got 40 crystallized dew. That's fine. All right, let's make sure we don't lose now. It was a good hijack. Get you guys out of here. I would like you to finish building the mine. I can't afford to do this. Lizards are 1 off. I need to drop to no woodcutters this storm. No, lizards are going to be fine, actually. I can be at hostility 1. Never mind. I can't do math. Why can I not do math? It should only be -4. What am I not getting? Hostility to the forest. Plus looming darkness. Why is this math so hard? Hostility is costing me 6 instead of 4. Huh. I don't understand it. But then again, math was never really my strong suit. So next season, I think we gotta open this next dangerous glade up. I think we are dilly-dallying too long, and we also just need events that increase our rep. Especially with the hostility that we took from attacking a trader. You guys doing good in here? 6 of 15. You're done with the other snake nest. Realistically, you only need 1 human in there. And then you at 30 oil yet? You're at 26. Which one do you want to do first? Brewery for pickled goods, probably. -3 to global resolve every 45. That's fine. It's gonna tick once, but we can handle it because storm will be over by the time it ticks twice. And then can I send you to the Citadel yet? I can. Let's get that done. Let's get some amber. Let's get beavers in the mines. Let's get a warehouse nestled up here. I'm not interested in any of these trade routes, although this one's not that bad. But then we don't really need the amber because like traders aren't going to show up anymore. Because we were bad. Rich Glades will be fine for Marshlands game. I'm fine seeing more gathering deposits. You guys get in here, chop this tree. Oh, I know where all my fabric is going. It's going into packs of building materials. Would you rather use something else? No, that's the worst part. Well, can't you do 3-star building materials? For 8 copper? Yeah, that's going to be really good. Turn this off. We're going to idle on that for a little while. I know... What does 3 packs get us? It does get us +1 to fabric production. You're really at 0 of 6, though. Do you bring fabric? You bring bricks. I don't think I can afford to take anyone because my food is so bad right now, though. Everything is just a shambles in this economy right now. At least this trapper's camp is done. I can move them back onto the snake nest. Yep, you're done. You're gonna come over here and clean these up. That looks bad. Hostilities increased by 45 for every wildfire essence stored in the settlement's warehouse. Don't we have like 6 of those right now? Oh god. It's not great. Kills 1 random villager. To decrease hostility by 20 every time a villager dies or leaves. I really want to do this one. But I can't afford that much hostility. It's so much hostility. And you could build a small hearth, but you don't have the bricks to get it up fast enough to put you down to 4. And that's still 240 hostility. It still puts you at like hostility 3. And traders aren't going to show up, so I can't sell random wildfire essences I have. Can I just destroy wildfire essence? Like, if I check you... Min reserve, no. I can't just throw them away for no reason. Can I spend them on any events? Guild house? That's just luxury, that doesn't help me. A second mining location, a ton of stone locations. So bricks aren't a problem anymore. You're just the problem. You're a big problem. We might have to do the corruption choice again on that one. So I can't afford the hostility gain. Or at least I can't think of a way to afford the hostility gain. Aside from just like letting villagers leave, which I don't think is a good outcome. So what we should do is get a stonecutter's camp up. Wizard resolve is low. Haunted. Oh yeah. Because this is running. Because this is running. You're done in a minute 30. I just need lizards to calm down a little bit. We might sacrifice some goods if we feel like we need to. And you guys are toiling away over here. Great. Low on food. Dude, everything's going wrong in here, man. We have no food nodes that we can gather from in here. You have none. You have none food nodes. You could break this cache open for 40 meat, and you might kind of need to. I need to favor lizards, and I need to drop hostility. With sacrificing. Dude, we're actually just gonna die. I can't take more people. A builder left. That's fine. I don't need to replace them. Okay, that's done. Stop favoring. We are at 9. Maybe we can tank this. 45 and 6 is 300. It's going to put us at hostility 4. Let's try tanking it after Storm ends next season. I think there's a chance. I think there's a small chance that actually we might be able to just tank it. And then in the meantime, I gotta get the brickyard up. You're making 2 fabric. Alright, I give up on this. Let's have you do that instead. Give me a second human in there to help you with it. Give me 2 humans in here to work this. Give me 3 more beavers in here to work this. We finally have coats production online. We can't do anything with them, though, because we don't have the fabric income. We're just going to have to run stone for a little bit, which is going to let us run brick for a little bit, which is going to let us build some buildings. We're also going to set up a small hearth. It's going to bleed off 2 of our wildfire essences and make the hostility from the upcoming storm, or the upcoming decision. Oh, we're still sacking. No, no, no. It's going to make that hostility just a little more manageable. Alright, so you now have a great route into this warehouse, which is going to be a great way to produce packs of building materials. And then when that's done, and that altar's done, we're going to cleanse this thing. We're going to go to 3 star packs of building materials. And that's going to be much more efficient for us overall. It's possible. It's also possible, and I'd rather have the tools. It's less possible. It's less good. But it's maybe easier, because we'll get 2 of them from tearing this down. And then if I salvage you, it's just ale and scrolls. That's not that important. Okay. We're slowly starting to recover. Food is still a massive problem, but we do get some food out of these stone deposits. Resolve is a little bit of a problem, but it's not horrible. Hey, the biggest thing is we just need more resource income. We need more stuff from more places. We also need to avoid losing. So if you need to avoid losing and you're making good fuel right now, why not switch to a human tender? Small trappers camp is done. Move you out here to get all of that. I would like to add a tender, but everyone's kind of occupied right now. I could take a beaver out of here. I could take a human out of here. You come in here. You don't have to touch anything for this storm. You're at hostility 0. You're fine. The mine is humming along. And then as soon as the storm ends, you're tearing this thing down. And then you're fixing this rain mill. You guys gathered some roots last season. That's literally all the food we have, so I appreciate you doing that. Are you guys close to having enough copper here? You have 8. You need 14. Okay. You're getting there. I know you're trying. We do have all of our miscellaneous production buildings up, so let's get a brickyard started. And then let's also get a carpenter started. Cut back on these inefficient recipes and switch to more efficient ones. I would happily take faster production. 10 oil for an amber is insulting. Alright, and then let's rush through this. Just get ready to bite the bullet. Oh, it's actually not that bad. Never mind, we're fine. We're not going to finish in time. So we are going to get an impatience point for that. No, we will finish in time. It's going to go down to 3 minutes when they deliver everything. It's going to be faster when they start, I think. Maybe. Anyway, bricks. Go to 20 of these. Use stone. Pottery. Use coal. Go to 50. It is not. How much steam merit we got? We have 108. That'll do it. Okay. We will avoid negative consequences. I don't think they actually would have done anything, but I actually want to dodge the single impatience point. I think that's more important than anything else right now, and we should be able to with that little seam arrow configuration that we've done. You guys still happily working away over here. This mine is saving us right now. You may not notice what it's doing, but it is doing it. And then I'd also like to upgrade this. I could break you open. But I'd rather wait until you're built. Because we pilfered so many bars from that trade caravan. Go to 30. Go to 20. Turn off luxury goods. We are out of wood right now, which is going to be a problem for beavers to work on after they finish this Altar of Decay. Because that's not sustainable. Deliver you, get a rep, knock your impatience down a little bit. 3-star jerky is looking really appealing right now. We don't need coal, we don't need flour, we don't need ale. 3-star jerky will at least give lizards something to look forward to. It will also give them a place that they can work where they feel like a valued member of the community. Oh, you can put it over here, of course. You have like a whole new production hub over here that you can work on. In that case... yeah, go here. And then connect up this road, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do with a 2x3 square there. Clearance is here. You're done. Stop this sacrifice. Okay, more orders. Orders are what's keeping us alive right now. Fulfill need for luxury 50 times. Deliver 40 incense. Have a monastery. Fulfill need for luxury 50 times. We can make wine here, question mark? No. Can we make wine anywhere, question mark? Wine. No. We cannot currently make wine. Then I guess I would deliver 40 incense and pick a monastery if I see one. Deliver 15 building materials is the easiest thing in the world once we get the rain mill fixed. Have 12 humans and give people clothes is also the easiest thing in the world for +1 fabric. We'll probably take that 2 human, 2 lizard migrant wave as soon as I have a tiny bit more confidence in my food supply. You could also use roots. Go to 30. That's a really good recipe. We need that recipe running soon. We're turning 4 food into 15 food that 10 of our villagers can eat. The problem is that we're out of planks because we're out of wood. So let's fix that. You guys almost done carrying stuff out of there? Yes. I think you guys can go down to 2 to get more people in here. We're still very much on the ropes here, but it feels like we're starting to put something together. I don't really have any villagers that I can liberate from their tasks currently. I mean, I guess you don't need to be here. That's a very obsolete building as soon as you get the rain mill up. Because we can do crops here. We can do building materials here, and we don't trade anymore because nobody likes us for some reason. And then you're also very close to getting obsoleted because bricks are going to get done here, and planks are going to get done here. We just need you to make enough of them that we can finish the buildings that we want to make. But, like, this is important. If we can fix our food supply, we can really start to take as many villagers as we want. And then the rest of this economy spins back up like crazy. Which, speaking of, you guys can get back in here. So I guess make this priority so that you can start making pottery. And then we need to shed 1 beaver. Lizard resolves though? I'm not worried about it. Discover 3 dangerous glades. Complete 2 glade events. Gain 15 roots every time you discover a new glade. I think I'd rather do this. We have to open a ton of glades to win, basically. Get these 2 trees out of the way. I know that lizards are sad. I'm just going to favor them when they get lower. It's about all that I can do for them. Alright, you're really important. I need you fully staffed. So where can I pull someone else from? Nowhere. Maybe now is the time that you take people. That's going to put you at hostility 2. Don't do that until the end of the storm. You just have to be a little more patient. Is it also beavers? No, it's lizards. Unfortunate. Never make bricks ever again. Send all of your stone back home. And now this is priority 2. Okay, I think now we can accept. Second human. Brewery. Human. You should be a lizard. Human. I'll just take bigger houses if that's cool. Because I think what that means I can do is... I want to clear you. Give me one of that. Open this. I can move these 2 houses over here, and then I think I can upgrade both of these hearths. I know I don't really have wood to spare right now, but let's just prep for that to happen. This is just -8 global resolve. 30 and 15. I can so do that. I can so not do that. I can so do that. I need to consumption control. I need to not let people eat meat. And then I need to use meat in packs of provisions. Also insects. You're not allowed to have insects either anymore. And then I need someone to work here. Drop back down to hostility 2. Do it like that. You guys just wait. You're about to get pottery, and when you do, I need you working overtime. That will give us just a little bit of rep to stave off impatience. And then the last one we open, I guess, is the one down here. We have farmland, but I don't think the farmland does much for us. Just start clearing that up. Oil and flour, you're chilling. Pottery, you're chilling. They drop off next turn. Good. Good. And then can I turn you on yet? No. Because you can't get enough fabric. And you're working on planks. We're so close to fixing our economy up. But I don't know if we've left it too long or not. Okay, that's done. Which means we can move houses over here now. Which does cost us wood. But it's okay. Where'd my second woodcutter go? You're over here. You come over here now. Like, I just need you to make space for me to be able to put you down. Carpenter's going up. Stop making wood. Never make wood again. Never make anything again. Come in here and bust out some planks. You guys are hauling. That's fine. It's messy. Everything is messy right now. Small Trapper's camp is empty. You have one more deposit you can work. 30 and 10. I need you to be at 15. You have enough meat. You're at 7 meat. Just make the packs of provisions. Figure it out. Can't afford coats. Also don't have enough humans to do that anyway. If we can complete the second Glade event, then, like, we can finish TikTok, but I need you. Oh, because the limit. Oh, I'm so stupid. Go to 16. I'm so dumb. That may actually cost us. We have 5 minutes. I'm nowhere close to any resolve thresholds. I'm nowhere close to any orders. I actually think that forgetting the pack of provisions limit cost us, like, everything. My last hope is getting lizards to tick resolve, and we only have 4, so it's going to be very slow. But maybe it'll be enough. Just maybe. Because we don't have enough tools to open any of these. And you could loot it. I'm just going to force delivery when you're done. That's going to be 6. You're going to have to get into this caravan as fast as possible. We may need to, sea marrow sacrifice to get it done faster. But then we've only bought ourselves another 5 minutes, and which one are we finishing after that, man? Who knows? You can get out of here. To come work in here to make fabrics. 6 leather into 3 cloth is not that bad. But I think it's going to be too little too late. Did you deliver? Are we at 16? Yes. Okay. Then, take people out of woodcutting. Your last spare beaver can go to work in the mine. And you're going to need to resource sacrifice for this one. They're going to take a long time to carry it. It also doesn't even give you a full rep point, which is the other problem. But let's not worry about that for right now. Let's worry about that for later. You need 2 more people living near you. I can move 1 more of these houses. There, that's both of them upgraded, which is another +1 to global resolve. Hey, it's not nothing. It is not nothing. The problem is you guys are taking forever to haul over here. There's no ancient tablets in the 2 caches we found, right? No. No to all of those. God, they're so slow. I think if I'd noticed provisions earlier, I probably would have been fine. I really have no one but myself to blame for this. Also, attacking the trader was so incredibly unnecessary. I don't think we've used any of the resources that they gathered. I got so fixated on the fact that I could that I never bothered to ask if I should, you know? There's so many people. Sure, give me 8 blanks. Oh, a trader! Hold on. Hold on. +2 to pottery is really good. Woodcutter's moving faster is really good. Does anything, like, save our lives? Tools might. I don't know how, but it might. 6. I think I need 9. Would put us at 15. That's 20. I'm not going to be able to get to 20. I can do that. And then I can do like this. Wow, it's exact. Trade. Then. Yeah. I need you to be fast. Like, as fast as you've ever been. The Trapper's Camp is done. I need a new gathering post out here, because I can harvest swamp wheat. 20 of... Wait, hold on. 20 of 22 beavers resolve? Hold on. 1 minute? Okay, we can finish Happy Beavers. And then because we'll finish Happy Beavers, we can also finish Large Destroyed Caravan. We're doing it. Jerky. Use meat. Use coal. Go to 30. Put another beaver in the mine. Okay. We're gonna live. Let's get a forager's camp up. Yeah, we just start cracking caches anywhere we can find them, I think. How bad is this going to be? It is going to give us 1 impatience point. Okay, Happy Beavers is done. Deliver. Rain Mill, Leatherworker, Bakery, Monastery. Monastery is a goal. Take it. It would look pretty nice. You know, it would look pretty... Well, no, it's not totally within range of everything there. I guess here is fine. Move you out of the way. Monastery. Green Brew is going to decrease hostility. You can now turn ale production on. You can go to 45. I want you to only use pottery. Why aren't you keeping up on pottery? You don't have enough clay. Oh, because you depleted all the copper already. Holy cow, we're going to need to set up a second mine over here. You don't need to get favored anymore. You are so... You know what? We might still be able to do it. 258. 218. 150. Not fast enough. You took way too long to drag stuff out there. And I guess it's kind of my fault because I could have cut this route. But I didn't. But this gets us leisure. Leisure gets us double yield. And when this event finishes in a minute, it's not going to matter because it's going to put us at max impatience. No, because we have a 30-second grace window. I think it actually will matter. I need to find humans. Humans? Double Flawless Brewery. You don't both need to be working here. And then when you're done with this cache, I'll have a second one of you. Temple Clan Hall, Human House, Cellar. Cellar lets us make wine. We can make wine out of mushrooms, which would let us rebuild the guild house. It's happening. It's slowly happening. Go to 10 fabric. Give me 1 lizard working in here. I need newcomers. Hold on, do your math. No, actually you're fine. You're good. Just let it run. You're gonna be okay. But I do need people. 7 minutes from now. Don't do religion. You're not allowed. And then minus 100 hostility. I don't have the workers for that. Actually, I do. I forgot I had a bunch of lizards in there. I need to find a human who's not doing anything and replace them with a lizard. You like the Flawless Brewery, though. Stonecutters camp. You're a lizard now. I want 3 humans working here because they like the brew. That takes you down to hostility 1. This finishes in 1:40. You have time. You need a way to get 40 incense. Where are you going to get... Oh, you can make incense. How long has this been here? Mine has no available ore. Alright, all of you are coming out. And you are coming to work in woodcutters camps. Because we can afford the hostility again. You as well. Why don't you just park it up right here? You should start growing herbs again. Because we can make really bad incense out of sea marrow because we have so many stone deposits. Use roots as well if you can find them. And you need to go to 40. that will let us deliver religious rites. I don't know how fast it'll finish, but it'll let us deliver religious rites. This mine also needs to get up. And how are you doing on tools? You're at 18. We can open this cache for reputation. We're doing it, man. We're actually living. We're right on the razor's edge. But we are living. Don't need you. You would be really nice. Don't need you. Don't need you. Take a cookhouse. Put it over here. Destroy this mine. Destroy. Fully destroy. Yes. Run a path out this way. Cut the forest back a bit. This is going to be where our cookhouse goes. It'll be right next to the warehouse. Very good. Run a path along here. Discovering 2 more dangerous glades nets us playing with fire. Obtaining 2 more humans from our next newcomer group nets us human villagers. Getting you fixed nets us building materials. I can't do that as we approach Storm, but as soon as Storm ends, I will be doing that. I'm also going to set up a 3rd Ancient Hearth. It just sucks that there's no coal in this deposit, because we can't keep the hearth running off of it. But we do still have 24 left. How are you doing? You're at 0 meat, but that's okay. You're keeping up on everything else. It does not matter if we shed woodcutters right now. I don't think it knocks us to hostility 1. How are you guys doing in here? You're almost done. Oh, there's a 3rd cache. God, I forgot about that one. You have enough metal to get that thing done? Possibly? Yeah, you got 8 in there. Alright, glade event done. Knock down our hostility even further. I'm gonna let lizards just chill. I do not care about high hostility. 10 incense has been completed. We gotta get ready to open this glade next season. We're up to 129 wood. Like, everything is working for the first time in what feels like ever in this settlement. And I, for one, am enjoying it. Let's get this last tree dead. Okay. Open glade. What you got in here? Cornerstone. +1 resolve for every 70 wine produced. 3 pack of provisions for every new villager. Now, I'll be taking Vineyard Town because we actually are about to set up wine production here very soon. Go to like 40. Pickled goods, skip it, jerky, skip it. Humans will like working there. Take humans. 2, 5, and 2. It's a lot of people. Alright, you guys get in here. 3 beavers here already. 2, 3. Lizards are at 0 resolve. What are you so mad about? Oh, because I'm denying you jerky. I can... Here, you can have jerky. Yeah, you're allowed, man. You're allowed. And then why are we not keeping up on pickled goods? Because you simply don't like grow enough or make enough pottery because you're out of clay. You have to get that copper mine up. Raise the sun for tablets. Truly, say no more. The tablets will give us 1 rep point. Excavating only gives us 3/4 of a rep point. Get in there. And then probably crack that cache too. A coal mine. Okay. And also more stone. But like a coal mine. So prep this area for excavation. Bring this woodcutter down here. Bring your other woodcutter over here. Set up your cookhouse, because you have a ton of flour just sitting around doing nothing. Actually, I'm changing my mind. This road is in the wrong position. You need to go like this, and then like this, and then the cookhouse fits here. That's more like it. You're at 11. You're at 13. You'll be at 15 after you deliver. You just need to work on planks. I need more beavers in here. My planks production is slow. And then I need to open one more dangerous glade to get playing with fire. It'll probably just be this one. And with how easy that glade mystery was, I think we could just open a second one in Drizzle. Straight up. Now we do want to bring a road all the way out to this mine. So we're going to have to work on that. This needs to be high priority, otherwise people are going to start starving. $50. Do not make pigment. Human villagers are going to be done in a minute. Religious rites is going to be done very shortly after that. That's going to be -2 impatience. And we're starting to put together a win con for this map, which is not somewhere that I thought that I would be 15 minutes ago. I thought this game was over. Oh wait, they lost satisfaction for clothing. I need another person working here then. I have too many people I'm trying to clothe. Let's double that production rate. And then let's double this production rate, because we have a surplus of leather right now. You guys are done cutting trees over here. I'll be relocating you now. You're going to come out here and work. You are going to open this cache for me. Ancient Artifacts is done. That does give you an extra 2 people, which kind of sucks. And then can we cleanse this? -3 to global resolve. People are going to be upset. No, save it. The building materials aren't that important. Right now you're basically out of clay anyway. Triple copper bars. And double training gear. Yeah, I think we do that. Even though our copper is kind of spoken for by getting turned into building materials, I think we still do that because this building materials recipe is going to be ridiculously efficient. Or at least I thought it was going to be. I bet it just hasn't updated with export specialization because it's not built. That's my guess. Okay, do not lose access to clothing in the next 45 minutes. Your production limit should probably be like 40. You're struggling to find items to use for wine. But that's okay, because we don't actually have the service building for it constructed. You're struggling to find pottery for ale. We need clay. So this mine needs to go up. Or else. And it's going to be a hell of a walk. But that's also just kind of the way it's going to be. And then you need to come back here to clear a path to the coal mine to replenish our fuel stocks, which are gone. We're going to have to use Sea Marrow for a little bit. Religious rites is done. That's going to give us some pies to keep people happy. As well as stave off losing. Lizards are extremely upset because they're starving. We may need to unconsumption control some things. Clan Hall Tavern, Temple, Lumberman. This is leisure and luxury, so I think we'll take that. We're still, like, just barely scraping by. We do have a trader in 6 minutes, though. Human villages is done. Plus one to fabric production. It's another 3 people, though. Lizard craftsman left. That's fine. Just go. And then give me Gleeman's Tales. I don't remember what Gleeman's Tales does. But maybe it's good. Clear out a spot for it over here. You guys are approaching completion. Good. Opening one more dangerous glade gets us another resolve. Or another reputation. And then packs of building materials. Also, we're going to have so many lizards leave this storm. Get rid of all woodcutters. Like, get ready to say goodbye to them. Get ready to say goodbye to everyone? Holy cow. I can't afford to sack anything right now. We're just going to have to... Well, this will make them happy. It only moved them to -11. I need you guys to produce. A clothier left. That needs to be replaced. Let's get beavers in a mine, where they will be happy. Let's get beavers in a press, where they will be happy. Those are the only 2 places where beavers are happy. Lizards like it in here, but I'm out of lizards. Unlucky for them. Humans like it in here. But, like, we just opened this 3rd dangerous lead. And then we finished playing with fire. Oh god, everyone is homeless. Jesus, no wonder. Because I've taken so many people and it just never built houses for them. Lizard stone cutter is left. A beaver carpenter is left. Replace them. I think those should be the last people who leave them. And then as soon as this cookhouse is online and delivering all the stuff that it makes, people are going to be a lot happier. You should really just use anything you can find for flour at this point, since we're not generating clay. 3 oil for every 10 flour. 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods. That's crazy. I can't take people. Like, don't even bother looking at it. We will never take people ever again. You go down to 2. I need 3 people working here, and then I need 1 idle builder. I also think it's time to get this rain mill up. We've procrastinated on it long enough. I don't need all of you in there. I definitely don't need you anymore. You hiding food in here? You are. Get that out of here. I need you for making fabric. We do have 15 right now. That's great. You don't do anything, though. So the 3 of you need to come in here and cleanse this thing. we should be able to finish that before people get too upset about it. We also may want to call a trader. I know that seems crazy. Nah, you could also set up a smelter. Yeah, you should set up a smelter. And then you can smelt your copper bars. So go to like 6 on that. Don't make training gear. Actually do make training gear. Keep like 40 of them on you. Don't make biscuits though. You guys come in here. You do still have 6 homeless people. Set up another housing block. Get ready to slide this over. Get ready to slide in a tavern. Lizards are mad because they're starving. Why are you still mad about rationing? I'm not rationing anything. Oh, I'm rationing religion. Sorry about that. You can have religion, that's fine. And then also you're haunted. Well, that's done in a minute, so just suck it up. Okay. Please open this third dangerous glade. Low on food. Stop crying about it. There's so much food. And all of it is hyper efficient. As soon as I have clay, you're going to have so much food that you don't even know what to do with it. We're going to lose another lizard. It's fine. Let them go. They weren't cut out for this place anyway. A cook, I will replace that. Flawless Druid's Hut. Oh, this is the Glade event. Cooked and raw food in the warehouse is disappearing at a rate of 2 items every 6 seconds. Joke's on you, I already don't have any food. You can't take what doesn't exist. What are you gonna do? There's nothing in there. Oh, so that's playing with fire done? Don't really want 3 more villagers, but nevertheless. So Hilda's here. You're done in 3 minutes 23. Upgraded herbalist camp? That doesn't help. Global production speed is good. Villagers moving quicker is good. I'll buy it to clear it out of the blueprint pool, I guess. And then I guess, you know, what would happen if I just bought all of your food? How much would that cost me? So far, it looks like it would cost me an affordable amount. One of the most insane trade deals of all time. Sure. Now, is a lot of that going to get destroyed by the food flower? Sorry, the blood flower? Yeah. A lot of it is going to get destroyed by the blood flower. On the other hand, I don't know. I don't really think there is another hand. A lot of it is going to get destroyed by the blood flower. But, like, maybe people will be happy regardless. So you don't need to make flour anymore. That's not really your bag anymore. So just stop doing all of that. You're just going to make oil. And I guess use whatever you can find for it. We just need to keep it at 30. You, on the other hand, are going to use anything you can find for flour. Keep that at like 40. You are not going to make scrolls because I don't need them. And you're going to use copper to make building materials, and you're going to go to 20. That's going to let us finish this order. Then you, while you're working on copper bars, are going to send those over to the tool shop, where we'll have a second beaver working. And if we can just finish tools, I think we win. Like, this order is cleaned up. That's going to put us at 1.5 resolve, or 1.5 reputation. And then if we open this cache, and we find one more cache anyway. Oh, we have it. Yeah, we just need to open these caches, and then we're done. So let's find somebody to excuse from work for the day. I don't need you right now, Zona. You can get excused. You don't have anything to do. You guys get in here, open this. I'm shocked that we are on the verge of winning this game. Nobody is more surprised than I am that this is how current events have transpired. You don't even need the wood anymore. Just give me the idle builder instead. Get this house finished. Get this tavern finished. Flat +3 to global resolve, extra leisure source. You still have one person homeless. Give me one more. You guys almost done with this. It's going to give us extra metal so that we can definitely put together enough tools to crack this cache. And that's a wrap at that point. You just need to make enough boards to make enough tools to open that last cache, and we're good to go. So what lessons have we learned in this game? Let's review our perks and see if any of them were good. Well-rested workers, maybe, but our clay supply never really kept up. Rich glades, I don't think really mattered like at all. Family gratitude, never triggered. We could have gotten it to trigger, but like, would it have changed anything? Actually, it would have changed a lot. Because we could have, you know, turned it on for all these. That would have been nice. What else did we take that we normally don't take? Vineyard Town, never triggered. Zorg secret ingredient, you already know it's good. That doesn't change any math, so just leave them working in here. You're dead. Lizard and Beaver resolve is low. Deal. I really don't think any of the perks that we took... Oh yeah, how many times did nests trigger? Twice? Yeah, we triggered that twice. That's okay. What is this? Oh, right, I have to pay money. Wait, can I not afford it? I need to pay 45, I only have 15. What happens if I miss this payment? 1 impatience point? Fine. What's the deadline? Oh. Oh, it's due at the end of clearance. Oh, that's really interesting. I love that those don't fire at the start of storm anymore. That's a great change. We are all the way up to 66 food now. Much of it refined food. I really don't think it hurts anything to turn in building the Citadel. And then we're just waiting to have 24 tools, which is your department. Would you care to explain your holdup? You have 6 stored currently. You have 8 stored currently. It's going to put us at 15. Yeah, I need just a little bit more from you. Just a tiny bit more effort, if you could. Upcoming payment. Yeah, I can pay it now. I can't? Oh, it hasn't triggered yet. Hold on. Just let it trigger. There. Triggered. It's done. Another +1 to beaver is off every 70 wine produced. Hostility from woodcutters. Yes. I don't know if it's going to matter at all. You're at 0.7. I would favor you just to see if I can get you to trigger once. It would give us 40 water skins. It would let us start making wine again. And ale and everything else. That one I think might be good. Because 40 water skins is a lot of water skins. Like, how much does 40 water skins produce here? Hey, let's not look at the Flawless Brewery because that's a little different. 40 water skins would let us complete this recipe 20 times. It would give us 300 ale. It's obviously not feasible. 40 water skins here gives us 5 times the amount, right? Because the 1 pottery turns into 5 wine functionally. So 40 water skins would give us 400 wine? No, that's times 10. It would give you 200 wine. That's still pretty good. I think that is worth taking. Everything else that we gambled on, Rich Glades, no, man. Well-rested workers, no, man. Like, I don't think so. Even if you're well-rested, you're doubling, you're going from 15 to 30, it's still such a ridiculously efficient recipe that you wouldn't need it. And if you double your outcome from like a gathering node, who cares? You get 2 wheat instead of 1 at the cost of consuming an ale. I just don't think that's great. I'm gonna pre-jack this. I know you're not gonna have that many tools for a little while. Alright, there's our 40 water skins. Everyone's about to get back to work. Who's next closest? Nobody. Nobody's coming near that rep threshold next. I mean, I guess you could just open like a dangerous thing. Maybe there's an event in here that you can do for rep. Who knows? 15 of 24. 17 of 24. 23 of 24. And we have plenty of extra metal bars to do it. Alright, you just need to build your stuff. I'll let you do that, and then we'll go look at what's in this glade. The fire is going out. That's fine. Burn wood, burn oil. Penalties added retroactively? That's bad. Good thing I can just cleanse you. Alright, so if we don't make enough tools, we just do it this way. And then we also have a weaver in here. Weaver would have been nice like 100 years ago. I don't think it does much for us now. This is the... As weird as it sounds, this is the first game that I feel like we probably could have won on Prestige 1 with 3 extra rep points. I think we could have gotten there. Because this is +1. This is going to carry us way over. And then we could do one of these, and we could open like 1 more glade. I really think that I have been sleeping... Well, first of all, I think I've been sleeping on just how powerful flawless buildings are. This recipe is crazy. And then second, I think that I have been sleeping on how good the Smoldering Citadel upgrade tree is. Like the amount of value that you get out of unlocking those perks. I think that I have not fully respected just how powerful those effects are. And now that we're beginning to unlock them, we're making some pretty egregious strategy errors in these games and continuing to reap the benefits from them. You guys got that last tool yet? Just deliver when you're done. Otherwise, you're going to let these tree guys, like, beat you to it. How much scenery you got? Did you burn all of it and that's why you're out? You did. You did burn literally all of it. It's okay, though. $2 minutes. They've located the last tool. That's going to be done in a minute 30. We're going to finish both of them at the same time. What a weird settlement to win with. But at the same time, good to know we actually did find a way to win. The food also never recovered. It's never had over like 60 food this game. You guys are working your hardest in here and it's still just like, it's not enough because we have so many people in here. This is a 37-person settlement. Alright, that drops us to 4. We are going to have to pay tax next season, except, just kidding, we'll be leaving. We're JKing about that? Oh, can I please have my 50 amber? No. You're gonna show up in drizzle, this place is gonna be empty. We're gone. Later, nerd. How you like me now? So, oh my god, we actually have time for one more settlement? We have 1 year to spare. We may actually be able to reach a seal. I didn't expect that. It was actually like we won that game in Storm, and that's going to allow us to complete a seal. Yeah, sure. I'll bring an invasive fungus into my home. I would love to decorate my house. Are you kidding me? Great. Super. Buy upgrades. Permanent human house? Yes. Permanent beaver house? Yes. I love these upgrades. Not only are the species houses just good, but they keep those blueprints from showing up in the blueprint pool when you're making your selections. And that's great. So I've got moss in here now, and I've got my viceroy coat. That's nice. I have to go. See ya. You just wanted to come look inside. I'm gone. Alright, so next game is going to be this this seal. And I have absolutely no idea how these things work. So I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how that's going to go. It's looking like it's going to be a Coral Forest game that gets us to it, which is always fun as well. Coral Forest is a neat biome, but that's going to be one that we take care of next time. So until then, I've been Chef. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.